Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today is gonna be a what I eat in a day when I feel really sick, which if you can't tell, I feel awful. Like I thought, even when I made my video a couple days ago and I uploaded it, I thought that I was not super sick, but just like feeling a little under the weather with like allergies and stuff. But I feel like absolutely exhausted. My throat is like really hurting and my nose just like is so annoying. Like it's just really stuffy, like nothing's coming out, but it just feels so stuffy. So I feel like crap right now, but I figured I'll show you guys kind of like what I eat when I'm having a cold, if I feel like I'm coming on with something, which I kind of do. But yeah, and then I'm also running like some errands today. I have a dietitian appointment, so I'll take you guys with me on that and then show you like what I end up doing. So I guess maybe it'll try and be kind of like a vlog, but either way I'm kind of sick, so we'll just see how the day goes. Okay, so this is the current situation right now. You know you're lazy when you just take it out of the oven and eat it from the pan, but right now I didn't end up the clip I showed you guys from earlier of the place I went to for lunch. I didn't end up finishing it because I just felt pretty full and I wasn't that hungry because I've been really congested. So I just took it home and I'm kind of hungry now. It's been like 3 hours. So I'm having the other half of it. And while I was eating it, I just wanted to kind of do like a quick talk about comparison, because I've mentioned this in my other videos, but I know that especially lately for me, sometimes comparison can be a really hard thing to deal with or cope with in regards to being on their path to recovery or in recovery. And especially today, like I feel like when I'm sick and I don't really feel like doing much, I always feel guilty for it because I feel like I should always be moving my body, when that's not entirely true. Your body deserves rest and you have to listen to it. So that's what I've been practicing. And so even just taking a rest day for me today, just decompressing and just chilling out, it's been hard because I feel like I need to be doing something, and sometimes that makes it harder to eat. But honestly, I think I partially haven't been that hungry since I've been sick, but I am getting kind of hungry again in a weird way. But anyway, this has nothing to do with comparison, but what I mean is when I feel at my weakest, like when I'm sick, is sometimes when it's so easy for me to fall victim to comparison and those kinds of thoughts, like, oh, I shouldn't eat that because this person isn't eating that, or this person hasn't eaten anything at all today and they only ate half of that, so therefore I can't eat the whole thing because then I'm eating too much. When that's not the truth. The truth is that everybody's different and your body might have a faster metabolism than the person you might be comparing yourself to. So there's no point in comparing it. there's no point in comparing yourself to another person in regards to food or anything, because you will never be exactly like that person, and that person will never be exactly like you. So also, I don't know, I had my appointment with my dietitian. We talked a lot about exercise because I felt like in the past, not necessarily this week, but I had a brief 2-week period back early on in November, December, where I know I was compulsively exercising, and it's okay, and I'm proud of that. I can admit like what I was doing and that I know it wasn't healthy for me. But again, it was because I was comparing myself to someone else who seemed to be able to do it and be completely fine and have no ill will thoughts towards it. And so I thought I must be able to do that too. So I did that, and I pushed through it even when I know I didn't feel like it and I didn't like it. And I'm glad now that I can realize and understand and put into practice that I accept that my body isn't going to be like everyone else's, and I accept that I have my limitations and they may not be the same as the person I was comparing myself to, and that's okay. That I'm on this journey to find peace with my body and reconnect with her again. So yeah. Also, I didn't mention this in my other ones because I was a bit iffy to mention it, but I've always been like one person that really cherishes her period. I never cherished it when I was in middle school, right before my eating disorder, but ever since I had lost my period for those 4.5 years and then got it back, I've looked at it completely different. And so for the past, since April, since I had started seeing a dietitian, I had gotten my period every single month up until recently, which was December. And I freaked out at first. I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't have my period, like what's wrong? And innately I knew it was because I need to give my body a break, and I was just like, I didn't want to listen to it. I wanted to feel like, oh, that's not me. I'm doing fine with my exercise. I don't need to decrease it or take a break or anything like that. But after talking to my dietitian about it, like, I need to have faith and take a chance on this person that is inside me, or this voice that's inside me that is only speaking from love, and I need to give that person a platform, or that voice a platform, to just project its views and to understand them and to acknowledge them. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to practice taking a break and just being more mindful of how I move my body. And I say that because I don't want you to watch my channel, or anyone to watch my channel and think that I'm this perfect person in recovery, that recovery worked for me and that I was okay. I had a really bad downfall and then I've been good ever since. And because that's not the truth. The truth is that I still have so many ups and downs. I'm still going through things. Yes, I'm a lot better now, but there's still things that pop up along the way, and I'm just glad that I'm now more equipped with tools to be able to handle them. But yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to say. I'm probably going to finish this now. And tonight I've actually been really feeling like ramen, since something soupy and broth related seems so good right now. So I'm probably gonna make that later tonight, and I'll show you the recipe. I'm getting it from Minimalist Baker, or I've looked up a couple recipes and I might just do 2 at the same time, if that makes sense. But or incorporate the 2 into 1 recipe, but I'll definitely share it with you guys. And yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna finish this. This is what it looks like. It's actually so good. The place is called the Guminati, and it is their OG Crunch Wrap, which is like a soy-based ground beef, which is vegan, obviously, vegan cashew cheese, sour cream, a a crispy corn tortilla in the middle, and then tomatoes and lettuce, and it's delicious. So I would have had the rest of the chips with it, but they got really, like, I don't know how to explain it, like wet, I guess, from sitting in the box for so long, so I couldn't eat those. But yeah, I'm just gonna have this, and then I'll see you guys at dinner.